I am a mom of 8 children, ages 2 to 19, and we have homeschooled all the way. I was homeschooled my whole life, and I knew I wanted to homeschool my own children, and I've been able to graduate one. He is in a technical college now, becoming a certified cat diesel mechanic. And so I kind of feel like I can breathe a sigh of relief, like, okay, we made it through one child all the way, and we have 7 more to go. And I have all the ages. I've got down to 2 and 4, and the 4-year-old's doing just a little bit of school right now. But I am a big believer in a Charlotte Mason type education. And if you don't know, Charlotte Mason was a British educator in the 1800s, and she was just amazing. And I am not a purist. I will say that from up front. I know some people follow how Charlotte Mason did education to a T, and I have come to accept over the years I'm not a purist. But I'm heavily inspired by her. I love narrations. I love whole books. I love picture study. I love just shorter lessons, all that type of stuff. I love and inspired by all of it. And we've been diving into a lot more of that this year. I've actually been creating kind of my own curriculum after all these years this year, and kind of pulling together my own thing. So that's been fun. One way that I really strongly believe that Charlotte Mason was just brilliant in is promoting that children 6 and under spend most of their day playing. She does not believe in pushing children into preschool and kindergarten early. And I have seen over the years the benefit of this. I do not push my children to read early, to do math early. I let them play and encourage them to play. That's actually, I purposely chose to sit here on the floor by the dollhouse that we gave our girls for Christmas. And it's full of little mice, and just, it's absolutely so sweet. They're little mice family and all of the furniture, and they will spend hours playing with this. And that's what I want, especially my 4-year-old. That's what I want her to be doing right now. But when you have a large family, your 4-year-old sees everyone else doing school. And so she's been begging me so much lately to do math. She wants to do math just like her older ones. And I don't want to hand her just a traditional math book. And I even thought about starting her in kindergarten, because honestly, she's not like behind, and she's smart. She could probably handle starting like the Good and the Beautiful kindergarten math book and do it fine. But I don't want to start her yet. I want to just wait. So I came up with what I would consider a Charlotte Mason based math lesson to do with her today. And I wanted to walk you through it and show you the tools that I'm using and the resources. And it's just so simple, and it's so fun. And let me say again, it's so simple. I think as busy moms, we overcomplicate these things, and our brains are so full of things to do that we can't even slow down to think of these simple things, and to acknowledge and take comfort in the fact that the little simple things that we do every day, the 5 minutes that we spend doing a little bit, will build and add, and will over time create those habits and the knowledge that they need. So, and again, let me say, I don't think a 4-year-old has to do this, but a lot of 4-year-olds, they want to do some things. And so if they're asking, I'm not going to tell them no. I'm just going to find a way to do it that is not just strictly traditional pen and paper at a desk. Let's get started on, formal academics. So in our home, in 2021, I came across Chock-full of Design, and we started using their chalkboards a lot. I love chalkboards because I feel like it is very much a Charlotte Mason way of learning how to write. And I don't push my children to write early, but I love them doing like tracing letters in the sand and using chalkboards. So we came across Chock-full of Design, and I purchased some, and we used them. And then in 2022, in the summer, we ended up purchasing Chock-full of Design. And that has been a really crazy, amazing experience. But obviously we use chalkboards in our home all the time now with our 4 and 7, even our 11-year-old uses them. Our 13-year-old loves to just sit and doodle on them. So chalkboards are awesome. And I'm gonna show you how I will do a math lesson using chalkboards with my 4-year-old. But first, let me read you a quote that Charlotte Mason, I wrote it down on my little sticky note. Let me read you a quote that Charlotte Mason said about math. She said, "Arithmetic becomes an elementary mathematical training only insofar as the reason why of every process is clear to the child. Okay, so that's the point. Children need to understand why they're doing things. And at 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, they need to understand what a number even is. They need to understand 1 represents 1 apple and 3 represents, let me see if I can find it, 3 of their favorite little mice. Okay, so the only way they're going to understand what a number is by showing them things and getting into their world. So come along and let me show you how I'm going to help my 4-year-old understand math in her world and in a way that she will understand. Okay, so this little lesson on math is going to be obviously Winnie the Pooh based, and we love Winnie the Pooh in our house. If you've not read it yet to your child, it's definitely on the list that you should read before they turn 6. So I used 2 different chalkboards, and this one is our numbers chalkboard, obviously. This one's just an operations board. You can use it for lots of different things. I wrote in the plus symbol here. At 4, she is not gonna understand exactly how to write every single number yet. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through 1 plus 2. Now I have different Winnie the Pooh themed things out here. I've got little felt bumblebees, and I have little matching Winnie the Pooh cards. For 1 plus 2, I'm going to come over here and I'm gonna get our little felt bumblebee. I'm gonna show her 1 bumblebee, and then she's gonna count out 2, because she knows how to count really well at this point, plus 2 bumblebees. And if we add them all together and we make them a group, how many are there all together? She'll count 3. So then she's gonna come over to this board and she's gonna take this chalk pencil, and this one's a little bit chunkier. We sell both types of chalk pencils. This one's really good for little ones that are learning how to trace. She's gonna trace the 3 over here. Then she's gonna come over to the operation board and she's gonna trace with this one. It's a little bit fine. It's finer chalk. She's gonna trace a 3 on here. Let me just do it really quick. And then she's gonna understand about bumblebees. 1 bumblebee plus 2 bumblebees equals 3 bumblebees. She's learning how to count. She's learning concepts of each object represents a number. She's learning how to trace the number, and then she's learning how to write the number. There's so much in here, and all we're gonna do are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 6 problems. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes, and short and sweet, and her face just lit up when she saw this. And you can keep it simple. You can keep a whole theme. Like, all of this can get expensive if you're having every single day a new theme for your child. Don't be afraid to have a whole month of Winnie the Pooh themed, or a whole month of dinosaur theme, and you just continually, you have things left out and you have these sweet little themes for them, because then they're going to understand, I know how to count my dinosaurs, I know how to count Winnie the Pooh, and they're going to have a connection to what a number is. So for some of the bigger ones, I didn't have enough of the felt, so like 1 plus 6, we're going to count out. And we can even like name out, you know, here's Piglet, Eeyore, Tigger, and we're going to name them out, and then we're going to count. 1 plus 6 equals 7. She'll come over, she'll trace, she'll write. So that's it. This is a very simple way to introduce math for your child. Here, use these. So 1B.
B.
Yep, put that down. Now 1 plus 2 B's. Get out 2 B's. Well, no, this B is going to stay right over here. And now we need 2 more B's. So get, how many more do you need to get?
2 more.
Nope, just 1 more.
And B.
Okay, so we've got 1 bee, put it over there. 1 bumblebee plus 2 bumblebees. Now, if we add all the bumblebees together to make a happy little family, how many bumblebees do we have?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Which number on here is 3? You know? Good one. So trace 3.
We don't do that taking 3.
It's okay. Now you're gonna come over and you're gonna write 3 right here with this one. Okay, so look at how you just did that. And you're gonna write it. Start right up here. Yes, and then back. Good job. Good job. So that's all there is to a sweet little lesson. It doesn't have to take long, and it doesn't have to require a lot of forethought. Just pull out your 2 chalkboards, pull out some sweet little objects that they connect to, and 5 to 10 minutes later, you've done a simple little math lesson. They feel like, I think this is the biggest thing, they feel like, let's put it in a weird way, their back has been scratched. You know, they want that time with you. They want you to spend time doing math with them like you spend with their older siblings. Or if they're an only child, they just might want that one-on-one attention with you. And so it's a way to do it in a sweet way that's not pushing them too hard, too much, too fast, but it's spending time with them. And I just love using our resources of our chalkboards. You can find them in the link below at chockfullofdesign.com. And we have things, writing boards, geography boards, we have personalized boards for their names, all sorts of things. So you might want to check that out if you're looking for, you know, Charlotte Mason type resources for your children to learn how to write. It's a great tool. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again next time.